Hey, this is Jan and you're watching SketchDoodleDraw, my little video series in which I like to keep track of everything pencil, in inks, and in Photoshop. It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter when. So let's see what I got up to today. Let's get started. I was watching one of Chris Tuckman's explanations of the movie Prometheus, which is the Ridley Scott movie from a couple of years ago that is supposed to be a prequel to the original Alien from 1977 that is also getting a sequel sometime, I think in the next year or the year after. I know they're shooting it right now. So I paused the review of the movie and paused on a clip in which the guy who gets infected was screaming. And I thought like, oh, that's a nice little expression for me to draw. So I drew him in pencil, threw some ink on top of him, threw him into Photoshop, where I wanted to have another go inking him because I want to familiarize myself with the brush tool that is my favorite at the moment, and I want to get more into the workflow that I have on paper. And I guess the only way I'm going to get better at that is by drawing lots and finding lots of things to draw and just having another go at it. And in this one, as well as my comic book page of this past weekend, I just find myself getting a little lost and just enjoying myself a little too much, experimenting with lines and whatnot, which is obviously not conducive to drawing very fast. So I should have really set a time limit for this drawing. The whole piece that you are watching right now took about an hour, colors included, which is not too bad for having a little bit of fun. But I was hoping to keep it under 15 minutes. So maybe tomorrow I'll manage to set that timer and keep it under 15 minutes, because the whole idea of these little sketches and doodles and drawings is really to get faster, to get better, and just to improve my overall skill. So this is not actually the video I promised over a week ago. I had planned a very lengthy video collecting all of these sketches and doodles and drawings for a whole week in one massive videos, because I've always wanted to attempt one of those really big videos and see if I can keep people entertained and whatnot. That video got bogged down in, uploading and collecting all the videos and moving them over to hard drives and whatnot, along with all the videos from my trip to Valencia and Cuenca last week. So it's still coming, but I thought after watching MarshMakesArt's video yesterday and the Artcasters video on social media and how to increase your presence and do more stuff, get more of yourself out there in the world, I thought I'd have a quick go putting this one together after making this drawing today. Now, if the sound keeps changing and it gets a bit echoey or whatnot, I keep moving from room to room in the apartment just to find a quiet spot, because the noise outside today, for some reason, there's just trucks lined up with the engine running and it's driving me nuts. If you're new to this channel, my name is Jan. I live in Barcelona. I spent a lot of time working on my own personal comic book, which you can find under my 100 Days of Making Comics playlist. So while we have a little bit of time left, let me just talk to you a little bit about how I made this image. So I scanned in my initial drawing. I dropped them in Photoshop. I just really go at it with a brush, and what I'm doing right here, I dropped a gradient in the background, got the burn tool out, and just started adding rain and adding a few splats on top of the figure. Nothing too complicated. I like the effect. I tend to work on 1 or 2 layers only, just because otherwise, again, it's one of those things. I just start doodling. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to keep track of everything I get up to, who knows what I'll be drawing next, subscribe. It doesn't hurt. You'll be seeing more of this guy and maybe another floating severed head.
Floating off to
Be sure to check out some of my other videos. I have a series on making my own personal comic book come to life, as you can see right here, while living the life in Spain.
Hey, this is John. Welcome to 100 Days of Making Comics, Spanish edition.